Alright, we're going to talk about rotation today. So, got a spinner there, kind of, and we're going to find what is the degree of rotation. First, we're going to do what maps A to F, and then F to C. But before we can do this, we got to know a couple things. First, a normal rotation, is going to go counterclockwise. So, the direction we're going to go is counterclockwise on this. Unless you're told otherwise, always go counterclockwise. The second thing you need to know is what each space is worth. We know that a circle is 360 degrees. So we have to think, well, what is each section worth? So we count the sections. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we do 360 divided by 10 and get 36. So each one of those is going to be worth 36. So each time we go one section, we're going 36 degrees. So if we start at A and we go to F, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 36 times 5. So that would be 180 degrees. Next one, we're going to go F to C, so we start at F. 1, 2, 3. So there we're going to do 36 times 3. 18, 108. So that would be 108 degrees. So first, figure out what each degree is for whatever you're working with. And then count the spaces and multiply, and you'll know your degree of rotation. Alright, so we're going to do some rotations, and this time we're on a polar graph, which we learned in the first unit of geometry. So let's say I have a point right there, and I'm going to move that point to over here. So first, again, we need to decide how many degrees each one of these are. And because this is a polar coordinate, it's a little bit easier because we know this is 0 and we know this is 90. So then we can just count the sections. So I got 1, 2, 3 sections. So each of these are going to be 30 degrees. So if I keep going, 90 would be 120 and then 150. So I went from 30 and I rotated it to 150, so that would be 120 degree rotation. And just kind of as a refresher, if I wanted to name those points, I'd be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It started at 630, and then it rotated to 150. So you can see there I just subtract my degrees there. 150 minus 30 would give us that 120. So let's do one more of those. So let's say I got a point right here at 90. And I'm going to rotate it all the way to right here. So I started at 1, 2, 3, 4, 90. And I'm rotating it. Well, let's finish labeling this. So these were 30, so that would be 210, 240, 270, 300, 330. Well, I'm in between 300 and 330, so I got to break up that even more. So there's 3 lines there, and there's 30 degrees. So each one of these are going to be 10. So this would be 310, and then 320 would be right there. So my end coordinate would be at 4, 320. So I just do the 320 minus the 90, which would be 230 degree rotation. So that's how you do rotations.